Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2, Series 7, Episode 73. I'm JC Proton. We're picking up at turn 229. We are playing a game of Endless Space 2 on Endless difficulty. We're playing a standard Horatio faction. And we've got war going on here with the Cravers. Finally, at long last, We've got the upper hand on the Cravers, and we're not going to miss that opportunity to go ahead and press the advantage. Their hero here was all by himself, and so we moved our... I clicked we just loaded the term, clicked move all fleets, and saw an opportunity here, so I went ahead and clicked attack before he could run away. So we're going to go ahead and... We'll do some fleet battles here, and then do some... I guess we might do an invasion here at Ingris. I think it might be close enough. So we'll do that, and move some fleets around, and then we might be... If we capture Ingris, that should give us enough population. We can actually splice the Cravers and get that sweet, sweet bonus. And we should see some big increases happen on our planetary... production, our system productions here should go up quite a bit. Something like, I don't know, 50%, maybe more. Excuse me, something like that. So let's go ahead and rock this out here. He's just going to retreat for sure. For sure, he's going to retreat. So we'll just knock that out. There's no way he's going to stay and fight. Run away, run away. There he goes. And he's got a card. Okay, he's coming down this way. Okay, so we got a battle here. We have two of his annihilators. Clicking on those, it does not pop up the fleets. If it's my ships, if I double click, it'll bring up the design. And we can see the stats on them, the detailed stats and such. We're going mostly bombers, a little bit of fighters on our fleets. So we'll go ahead and do this fight here. Do I think he's going to run away? He might. I'm at 47,000 attack, 250,000 health. His fleets... excuse me, have half the health and a third of the attack power, roughly. I wonder if one of my carriers might be enough to take care of it. Maybe, but I don't want to risk I don't want to risk losing my hero. So I guess I'll just fight as is, and we'll see what happens here. So we outgun him by a lot. We'll just go repair and recover. And we'll just put everything in the middle lane. And we'll see what happens here. Interestingly, this is fighter formations at 50%. The different tactics have, like, strafing run, it's 100% offense. Fleet escorts is 100% defense. Full reserves is 50-50. Turtle is 70% defense, 30% offense. So I never noticed that before. All right, so let's go ahead and fight the fight. What happened? Oh, he ran away. He retreated. So that was the leader retreating, and then on the fight at Varen, he retreated. So they're 60% damaged now. Excuse me. So there'll be a pushover at Ingris when they arrive. See, this guy's guarding, right? Yep. This guy at Ingris. That fleet is guarding. You know what? Let's do a fight up here at Rhea, too. Let's see. He has 2 annihilators. So he has 2 large ships, 3 medium ships, and a small. And I put together a fleet that was 2 large ships, 3 medium ships, and a small. I think he'll retreat though if I do that attack. I think he'll run away. So let's just go with a carrier and a cruiser. Maybe 2 carriers, 2 cruisers. Excuse me. I want to thin this out a little bit. If I go all in the same lane, let's put everything in the center lane. Let's take away a couple of cruisers. Will he still stay in a fight? An attacker, a cruiser, and 2 carriers? And a hero? Yeah, he might stay and fight for that. Let's see, how strong is that fleet? 38,000 attack, 250,000 health. And the Cravers would have pretty even. It's almost as much health and it's almost as much attack. I'll bet you he'll stay and fight for that one. I'll bet you he'll stay and fight. Yeah, we'll get to see a throwdown, man. We'll get to have a nice carrier fleet battle. All right, let's do this. Let's do it, man. Let's see if we can get us a nice fight. See if he'll attack me. You know you want to. Come on. Throw down. No? All right, I'll pull the trigger. Let's do it. Yeah, that's a fairly even looking fight. Okay, we're going to go to advanced tactics. All right, I'm going to do repair and recover. I know we're going to take some damage in this fight. We might lose some ships. I don't know. We might. It'd be fine if we do. We're building lots. We're building lots of ships. We can afford to lose some. So no big deal if we do. He might get tricky and do bottom lane stuff, or who knows. If he does, let's see, we'll be middle lane with this tactic. Okay, we should be okay. We'd have a firing arc down here for most of the battle, I think, the first couple phases for sure. So this one is 50-50. You can see the differences. I'm going to go repair and recover. Everybody in the middle. I like the look of that. Let's see, that's 8 fighters and 2 bombers, and this one is 8 fighters, 2 bombers. So he's going heavy on fighters, which is big to my advantage. I mean, because his fighters aren't going to be able to damage my ships very much, but they might take a toll on my bomber attacks. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes, man. I've got a good feeling about it. We've got the edge overall. He's got us on kinetics, and we've got him on energy. And by range, we're best at short range, then medium, and then long. So, all right, here we go. Okay, he's going all 3 lanes, mostly in the top. His carriers are in the top. Okay. And he's going power to shield, so he's keeping things pretty long range. These are going to be medium, so everything's going to be basically long range because it starts at long range, or whatever the longest range is. And since we have nothing in this lane, these are engaging at long, and then both of these are long. So everything's going to start off at long range, and anything outside of your one lane is automatically long range as well. Here we go. We'll watch it twice. Once cinematic, and then once a tactical scan view, probably. Carrier battles. And my beams are doing their work. landing some hits, bro. He's landing some hits. Those are big weights. Oh. Cool, we're getting some good looks at the various fighters and bombers. Ooh, we just lost it. That explosion on the carrier was a little underwhelming. Just couldn't render the graphics, I guess. Oh, this looks like a good win, man. Nice. Glorious victory. Kaboom. Glorious victory is mine. All right, cool, man. That was really a nice fleet battle. Let's see how the math was on that. Okay, we'll take out the missed shots. And kinetic weapons, 26,000. Beam weapons, 117,000. Bombers were good for 78,000. More than I would expect. Their missiles, they landed 11,000 damage with missiles. Kinetic weapons, 2,000. Railguns, 1,300. Their bombers landed 42,000 damage. My hull plating absorbed 36,000 and shields absorbed 14,500. And their armor absorbed 21,000 and shields absorbed 12,000. Okay, cool. You see, we outdamaged them by a lot. And they basically did no damage on the second two phases. Phase 1 was the only one where they did damage to me. Cool. All right, I want to rewatch in tactical type view. See how this went, man. See how effective we were at shooting down those missile volleys. Okay, so we're going to go free camera. And I'm going to go into scan view, which often makes my computer hang up there for a minute. There's my fleet. So in the first part of the fight, your fleets normally mostly engage whatever's in the same lane as they are. Okay, I want to see how this goes on these missile volleys. See how much of this we shoot down. Looks like most of that's going over here. Most of that's hitting. We shoot down a little bit of it, but a lot of it got through. Yeah, it definitely got through. Excuse me. Interesting. Okay, so the attacks from these two lanes seem to be going on this ship, and the attacks from over here are landing over here. Yeah, they are landing. So we blew them up. Normal speed. Okay, and then there's fleets here. These are the attackers. They got blown up. Huh, and then my fighters are going back over here and engaging over here. That was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool. So at the end of that battle, let's see. How are we looking for hit points? Okay, we're going to go ahead and guard. And how are we looking for hit points? Looking great. Looking really good. So the carriers both got attacked. And they both took a pretty good amount of damage, considering they repaired 30% of their hit points. And they're still down 30% of their hit points. So they both took 2/3 of their hit points in damage. Cool. Got some good experience for the hero there, too. 203 for the fleet, 447 experience for the hero. Wow. Yeah, Scales Galena leveled up twice. Okay, Scales Galena is an admiral. So we're going to do admiral type skills. Hull plating penetration on fleet. Yeah, we could use that. And let's see, what are the other options here? We already have those. I already have those. Could go... Yeah, we're going to go for fleet skills. That one's a governor skill. That one is kind of fleety. All right, so we're going to go with hull plating penetration, and we should see even less effect from their armor on future battles when this admiral's there. 40% hull plating penetration. Nice. That unlocks the next level. The next layer, whatever you want to call it. The next tier. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the ticket. The next tier. The photobomber has leveled up. Governor type skills. Let's do this one. Assignment duration. Did I read that right? He's level 42. No, he's level 24. Okay, I was going to say level 42. Holy smokes. All right. Sure. More approval is fine. All right, man. That was nice. That was nice, man. I think I'm going to save that in... I might post that on my Fleet Battles playlist. System relics, debris field. Okay. All right, we got a debris field here. Ooh, it counts as a permanent planetary anomaly or curiosity or whatever. Cool. Nice. All right, and you know what? Let's go ahead and see. Let's. I think we can probably invade at Ingris. Let's go ahead and do it, man. Let's do it. We're going to try to minimize the damage by going with Guerrilla, which will... We're not sure what they're going to do exactly, so it gives us extra health, but we do less damage. But we have such a large number of invaders, we're we're landing a huge force, 1,800, and the reserves of 6,900. We'll see what they go with for defense. They have 248 defenders. If they do a draft, they'll get an extra 200 troops. They're going protect system. Okay, that's a weaker defense choice. I think protects. We got it. We did get it right. I think protect system reduces the amount of damage done to population and the system improvements, the structures. We are definitely going to occupy. So protect system, yeah. Lowers the side effects of the invasion, such as destruction of improvements and loss of populations. Plus 30% to defending troops' health, minus 25% population death and improvement destructions. So we destroyed 4 improvements. Nothing too expensive. So that's actually okay. No population deaths. Cool. Yes, we have enough to splice now. We have 40 Cravers. Cool, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Cool. Let's take a peek here. Well, first of all, I want to take a look at the system. Let's see what Ingris looks like here. Only 2 planets. They're both depleted. What about system improvements? We can get rid of the exotic rations. For sure, we'll get rid of Patriot pills. Okay. All the rest of that is fine. And what system level is he? He's level 2. So we could start a level 3 improvement there. And we'll start rebuilding the things that are broken. I don't know. We'll figure that out off camera. Okay. Yes, okay. Splice, yes. Let's take a look. And let's see these stats here. So that's 94,000. So about 95,000, 4,800. I mean, 9,400. This is 22,000. 57, 5,000. If we sort by industry production, 22,000, 10,000, 9,800, 94, 92. Okay, so I want to do this just so we can kind of get a snapshot of the difference between what these are now, pre and post Craver splice. So this is what we're looking at for stats as far as industry, dust, science, food, that kind of stuff. Now let's do the splice. Okay, and then we have eight Cravers left over. So we'll have to upgrade them. So let's take a look now where are we at. Okay, so AC went from like 23,000 to 34,000. This is at 15,000, 14,000, 14, 13, 10, 9. So big increase. I would say something in the neighborhood of about a 50% increase in stats. That's pretty darn significant. 50% increase is pretty good. My research is at 86,000. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we completed the research. Oops. We completed this one. So we can do nullifies the effects of negative anomalies, and we can start Genius of the Endless. And it's estimating 6 turns to knock that out. And that one's going to give us 10% more industry and minus 20% on all technology costs. So that'll be empire-wide. So that'll be great. B, A, B, C, D. So this becomes BE. BE 20. Cool. All right. That's looking really good. So we have a few Cravers left. I'll have to send more population, some Horatios over here to BE. And this is what our population. We're up to 57. Upper 50s on some systems that have 5 planets. So pretty good, man. This is what we built for system upgrades. We built distributed energy, which is pretty darn nice. Why don't I have the pop-up? There we go. So that's what it does. It's plus 10% FIDSI on the system. Level 4 modernization completed at BB, which means he could build the autonomous administration, which raises by +1 the number of systems I'm allowed to control without over expansion disapproval. So at BB, however, that structure will cost how much? It'll take 10 turns. Maybe we're not going to do it just yet. Maybe it'll wait a little bit. Okay, so something I'm going to do is all of the places where I have Craver populations or basically non-Horatio populations, I'm going to go ahead and build that improvement here, the genetic alteration lab, and that will convert those non-Horatio population into Horatio. 249 takes a bit of time. So I could either do that. I may end up just sending everybody who's not Horatio over here, maybe like 8K or whatever. And then since he has like massive amount of industry, he'd be able to build them or convert them quicker. It's just the flight time. They're out of production, so I may or may not do that. I may just do it locally. I may find a system here that has enough industry to just do it all locally. I might do that. Who's the biggest here? BC, yeah, probably these two, BB and BA. I may just put them all here. Something like that, I don't know. Anyway, I think that's basically everything I want to do. I'll make sure I get all of my negative anomalies cleared up here. I'll do that off screen, and I'll update my build queues, system improvement queues, and stuff like that off screen as well. Says I got a whole bunch of fleets to move. Let's just click through the fleets real quick and see. Move fleets around. I'll figure things out. See, I don't think we have any more fleet battles, and we don't have any more invasions happening. Oh, here we go. Here's the thing. Let's take a look at this. Ground battle remains. Ooh, 30 titanium. Nice. I'll look around off camera, see if I can find any other places he needs to go. Maybe we can snarf up some more little goodies. I think what I'm going to end up doing is moving some siege and invaders over here to Rhea, and I'm also going to move them to Varen and Orm and Octans, and we're just going to take all these systems. We're going to take everything on the connected star lanes first, and then we'll probably mop up these outlying systems and get all that kind of consolidated. We only have an expansion allowed amount of 4, so we're going to be going over the limit probably for a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 systems, and then another 5 on top of that. So 6 puts us over by 2, not too bad. Might also take Nalin at some point here soon. There's a Endless Foundries there. You see the Endless Foundries are on these planets that are originally they're toxic. This one looks like he's done some terraforming. And his home system has got 1, 2. This toxic is it's not even explored yet, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be another Endless Foundry. And there's one down here somewhere. Yeah. So I think long term may end up reorganizing some trade routes and put subsidiaries here, here, and here at BB, at Shu, where the Craver home system is, and at Nalin, since all 3 of those have Endless Foundries. And then currently we have probably end up keeping these 2 subsidiaries, and eventually when we eventually have systems out here, I may put a subsidiary at either Tylus or one of these other systems that has this meta intactogen. There's some over here, and I thought there was another deposit around here somewhere. There's another one up there at Oyera. So it's going to kind of depend on what we're shorter of on resources. Right now we're running high on supply. We're getting 30 per turn, and this is 25 per turn, and we actually use this at 2 levels, and this one we only use at the final level. So we may end up shifting it around, moving some heroes around or whatever to try to raise the production of the Endless Foundries, and we can slow down a little bit on the meta intactogen for now anyway. I think the main bottleneck is going to be the blue cap mold. So may end up even moving my trade headquarters. They might, right now they're at AA, AB, and AG, and I may end up moving them maybe down here, somewhere down here, and having the trade subsidiaries at these 2, and here, here, and here, maybe at Nalin and Shu and BB, something like that. We'll see how it's going to play out long term. I'll have to dink around with that, but that'll be in the future once we have lots more systems, and we've integrated all of this Craver space into turning their stuff into our stuff. So I think that's basically it for this recording. I'll do some stuff off screen, move some fleets around, and we'll end up having try to get some real siege happening over here at Varen and Orm and Octans and Rhea. We'll end up taking those in the next few turns, and then we'll do Selim and Shu, get those knocked out, and we'll have then we'll definitely have the Cravers on their back foot at that point. We'll definitely be pushing them out of our constellation. It is our constellation. That'll be good, man. Okay, so score-wise, we are now at 4,500. 4,500 is our score, so we've definitely jumped up a bit. All right, folks, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.